Subscribe now.
Always go watch the film. I'm Austin W. Hawkins. This is Austin Hawkins Life. I want to review Pet Semetary 2019. Originally a Stephen King book, which was wonderful from what I've heard. I don't know how to read yet. And then they made a movie about it in 1989, which I loved as a child. And now a remake has finally come. Not a remake, but an readaptation of the original book. Anyone who hates the idea of remakes, oh my gosh, I'm not going to say they're stupid, but I can't find a better word to say about them. If you think remakes are a horrible idea and should never be done and you can't outdo the original, you have not watched enough movies from the 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s. A lot of Stephen King's movies are needed for remakes. Go rewatch The Langoliers. Not Cat's Eye, I actually kind of like that one. Cujo could probably be done. It was phenomenal. I'm just gonna cut the chase. I saw all the list of horror movies coming out in 2019, like one per each month. Picking which one's gonna be my favorite. And honestly, at the beginning of 2019, I'm like boring all the way up until the Pet Semetary remake came out. I don't watch a lot of trailers. This one I had to. People said they spoiled something in it. I didn't really notice it, and even sometimes spoilers in the trailer, you can't really trust because it's a trailer. It's going to get you hooked. Maybe it's a fake out. Rogue One, they shot fake scenes just for the trailer, so don't even worry about that. So yeah, Pet Semetary 2019. Right now, after I just left the theater, my heart's still pumping from it. I think I love it. I thought it was really, really cool for the most part. If you haven't seen the book or the 89, haven't read the book or watched the 89 version, you're going to love it a lot more than the people who have, just because you have that previous idea in your mind. It's going to be like that with any film. But as for if you want to go sit down in a theater and watch a really entertaining horror film that's just like 90 minutes long, I think this film was really good for that. Jason Clarke, the lead actor, I've never liked any of his films I've seen him in. He has that look like he's not a good actor. He's going to be a better actor than I ever will be, and I wish I could walk in his footsteps. But I just haven't liked anything he's done. But to me personally, this was his best performance ever. John Lithgow, he cannot compare to the 89 Judd, in my opinion. I didn't like some of Zach's performance, but also I'm used to seeing John Lithgow as Barney's dad from How I Met Your Mother or that other TV show he was in. Still good at times, but the directing, writing, and screenplay, there were some golden moments and then kind of some dull moments, and they tried to blend them together, which I'm totally cool with. Again, I had a really good time. I'm going to leave it at that. If I say any spoilers, those will be at the end. But I don't even think I need to spoil this, really. It's an enjoyable horror film in my opinion. That's what I gotta say. I like to imagine they're kind of creating a cinematic universe of Stephen King books right now. It just kind of feels like they're going that way, but they're not announcing it like superhero movies do. But that's just me fanboying over Stephen King. Trying to look up the director's filmography, but it's taken a while. It's Kevin Kolch, and he did Starry Eyes, which is kind of an indie kind of horror film. It's a little hidden gem, it's an enjoyable one. So they took an indie horror director and put him in a big blockbuster. This is really feeling MCU right now. Oh, and he's going to do Mama too. He's a pretty good director. I'd love to talk more about this film. Truthfully, what I plan to do, I'm going to do a full-on, just kind of a one take. I took like 6 pages of notes reviewing this film today. So I'm going to do like a long take spoiler video later on. As for now, listen, go watch the film. Get your own opinion. Do that with every film. Just go watch it. Enjoy it. You don't need my review or anyone else's. Plus, it's late. I'm really tired. To end this, though, I'm tracking every movie I see over 2019, and I'm ranking them from worst to best. Like I added after I see each film, kind of in a list there. And right now, I am thinking Pet Semetary is my favorite film of 2019 so far. There are parts I just adored. There was not really any moments I hated. Again, go watch it. Comment down below. Send me a message. Let's talk about it. That's what I really want to do. I want to talk about this film. How I like to review films, I look at the IMDb score, and then I compare mine to the average ranking. Right now, it has a 6.7 star out of 10 rating. And right now, I'm going to leave it at a 6.7 star as well, but I don't want to. I feel it either deserves to be higher or lower. I need to think about it for a little bit. I'm for sure going for a rewatch. It's a great film, and I've seen horrible films with 6.7, and I've seen great films with 6.7. So I gotta think about it, rewatch it. This is a film I feel like if you love horror, if you saw the trailer and you're into it, Go watch it. Enjoy it, okay? Listen, I'm Austin W. Hawkins. Thank you for putting up with me today. Don't forget to like the video. Comment down your favorite horror film of the past year or horror film you feel needs a remake. Don't forget to subscribe. That would really make my day. And I cannot say this enough. Thank you so much for putting up with me.